Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 13th ranked team in the land, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Mustangs will boot it away to start the game. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. So the Boston College Eagles offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And David, their quarterback hasn't always out of the gun, the inside give. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Boston College right back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
I love the play call there, too, because second and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Gives it to the back on the draw.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. So SMU's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Off play action. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Really good play by this defense, and you know exactly what you're getting with this guy. Man, he is electric. He is dynamic. He'll make plays, so you got to do a good job of containing him in the pocket. And when he starts to scramble, chase from one side. Don't overlap with another guy. Nice job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. He hurls one deep down the left side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's complete on the right side. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Golden Eagles are in the hurry-up. They're going back to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Men, we'll have a shakeup in the Mountain West standings this week. Check this out. Nevada was able to come away with a hard-fought victory in Reno. It wasn't one coaches will point to the rest of the way as a perfect 60 minutes of ball, but it is a step in the right direction. A busy day in the Mountain West, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And 1st down for the offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Mustangs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well give it to him again. Runs through a tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. And they can't make the connection. And here comes the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll run it from the gun. Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. Boston College wants to play fast.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's got an open man. There he goes. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And they'll bring him down after the long completion and explosive pass play for this offense. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. He makes a grab. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Golden Eagles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Boston College!
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out, because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Heaves it deep. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Fires to the tight end.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind him. Nice job.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Runs through the tackle. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. We've reached the break. Boston College has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. The Mustangs are on the move. Looking for room. It's Cuber. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, SMU!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Douglas. And the returner is stopped. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And this senior really has command of the entire attack right now. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Golden Eagles moving quickly to the line.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. He's
throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stevens. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something.
He's got it down the right side. He's loose. Touchdown, Mustangs. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm open, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Alabama is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe the Tide can't roll back into this one. They're trailing by 13 to Kentucky. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
When you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. He's got him this time. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The inside handoff. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Boston College right back to the line.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum. And what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
The Golden Eagles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has them set up. They've been great on third down. Now to finish the deal on first and goal. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles.
Hey, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. He's got him. And runs through another one. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Mustangs will call on their punt team. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick strike complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Off the play fake on first down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Here comes the heat. Took a shot as he threw. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. They punted away on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Oh, he had it right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. A strike downfield. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
And the Mustangs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. It'll be a draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete to the left. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Mustangs are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Bully ball on third and short. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. He now has 56 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. Oh, spins away, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Lining up to add another. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's going to run it.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout, SMU.
To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Pocket breaking down. And you make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
It's all teed up. Boston College will kick to start this 3rd quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Stevens. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, dude.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Mustangs in the hurry-up. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Shakes off the defender. He goes out of bounds after picking up a few at the 35-yard line.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got first down. Let's go fast.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Back to pass on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds a man in the middle. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
First down for the offense.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets it out fast. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Give to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. The Mustangs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Mustangs! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Indiana is lighting up the scoreboard behind an offense that looks just about as good as we've ever seen in Bloomington. They're up 14 over Wisconsin.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, SMU. The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Wants to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down. They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep, and they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. So now it's 2nd and long. Makes the catch. It's Stevens. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row. Now they've got to find a rhythm.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
It's complete to the left. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Boston College wants to play fast.
And he showed you in 2 plays why this defense has been up late at night. Like thinking about having to guard, he makes you defend the back end, throwing the football, but then has the ability to pull it down and chew up yards with his legs. He makes you cover the whole field, run and pass. Infuriating to deal with as a defense.
Line getting set on second down. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Golden Eagles kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. He's got it. Makes a grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35.
And I love that the QB understood I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Rush is on him. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. Oh, he's got some space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Off play action on first down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll run play action. Bringing the heat. He lofts one down the sideline. Hits him inside the 20, still going. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 at the 19. Quarterback on the keeper. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last.
And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. They'll give it to the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. The play action fake. Grabbed behind the line, it's Cuber. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he makes the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Georgia Southern has just had no answer for the onslaught they faced today. A crucial game for this team, and they did not answer the bell. They're trailing by 17 to ULM. Sunbelt, Funbelt. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Boston College right back to the line. Leaves it with the running back. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here on 3rd down, will they go back to the running game? From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Back open in the middle. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
As sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Pressure coming. And the Golden Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Right on the money. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got his man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want.
There he goes. Sweet spin. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Boston College! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? And you can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some win. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. On the move, it's Cuber. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Quick completion on the out. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And that's a first down.
Fires to the big fella.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Looking to take a shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And first down for the offense.
It's complete.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to...
He's got it for a big play. Touchdown, SMU. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory.
And a really nice job by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell he sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it, perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Boston College wants to play fast.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Able to make the catch, but not a pass. Fires on the move. Tight end getting vertical. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the fourth quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
It's a fumble on the play, and he was able to get back on top of it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Golden Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 third-down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted for the 11th time.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. And the Mustangs with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Hits the crease. Touchdown Mustangs. He got loose and it was lights out after that. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. From the gun, the running back has it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Boston College right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got him downfield. Racing to the right. The 20. He's at the... And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boston College.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Coastal Carolina is down, but they are not out of it. Not there on the surf turf in Conway, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Southern Miss. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This field goal try to make it a 3-score game late. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Boston College wants to play fast. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. After this, it'll be a wrap. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses have just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep.